Live from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
I don't need a lot. I don't need a lot.
Are you sure?
I like to think I pride myself as being a man of low maintenance.
I'm low maintenance in my old age. I don't have no choice.
I don't need a lot. But what happens when those things get taken from me?
Then it's a problem because you're already doing minimalist
I feel
stuff.
depraved. Right. I have a small circle. Like losing a buddy's a big deal in my life, because I don't have a small circle.
You don't have that many, right?
When things go haywire, it really F's me up because I don't have a lot that I need. But I get OCD about things that I need, the few things, such as I forgot my stupid earbuds today.
Why are they even out of the bag?
Because we did Cowboy post game
Cowboy
last
post
night,
game.
and I dumbassedly, if that's a phrase, forgot to put them in my bag.
Well, you had a few beers, so I could see you.
I had a few beers, yes, but that should not be an excuse. I have to hold myself accountable, so I'm early punch to myself to start this work week off, and so I got to go with these Princess Leia's here, these old school headphones.
I hate wearing them.
Dude, they suck.
I hate wearing headphones in general.
And I love my hair, and I hate when my hair gets
it's about
up.
to be flat in the middle.
Oh, I know. I hate that. Having headphone hair.
Yeah, headphone hair.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem.
No, you don't. No, you don't. So anyway, good morning, everybody. I'm trying not to be so crotchety. I do have something I've been looking forward to all morning long and bringing in to show y'all.
What?
All right, so.
Oh, shit.
What?
I'm just, I just never know.
You never know.
I
right?
never know, which is a good thing. I like when I don't know.
All right, so I have a fun show and tell. So Nina's son is a high school kid, and they recently did. Did y'all, when y'all were in science classes in high school, did you ever have to operate on an animal? Did you ever have to do any sort of animal research?
Of course,
like
everybody died. In the 90s, we dissected frogs.
Okay.
And if you pull out a dead frog, I'm out.
Pulling out something way better than a dead frog. So they did coyote. They did 3 coyotes, and they all had a section of the coyote. How cool is that?
Why is that cool?
Why wouldn't it be cool, man?
Peter, this is not me.
What's up? It's been formaldehyde, so don't freak out. What? We're about to see how squeamish Rudy is.
All right.
Bouquet, you ready for this?
No.
Where's the camera? So they were allowed to take souvenirs home, and thankfully,
it's in a bag. Okay.
It's in a. I'm not going to touch them with bare hands. So can you focus in on this?
Is that the coyote brain?
This is a brain. It's been soaked in like red formaldehyde stuff. Look at that. That's a coyote's brain I've got today for show and tell. It's just half the brain. See, the other side's hollowed out.
Coyotes are dumb then, huh?
Well,
that's a pretty small brain.
Well, how big's a coyote's head? About so? Something like this? Yeah. Coyotes are not that big.
No, they're not.
Yeah. So this is half.
Oh, half.
Yeah. See, the other side's hollowed out. Half.
That's for real.
Yeah. You can touch it. It's not going to hurt you.
This guy, he watches the Ed Gein story,
right?
And the next thing you know, he's freaking in coyote.
It just makes your fingers smell weird if you touch it.
I'm good.
It's soaked in formaldehyde. You want to touch it?
No,
I'm good.
Hold it? I'm good.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You're touching with your bare hands?
It's fine.
I'm good.
I'm not gonna what?
I'm good.
It's not gonna kill you.
Gross.
People eat this shit in other countries. Yeah, they do in other countries. Here, focus on the camera. Show me again. Put it up again. Here, come on. We're come real close to it. See that? You can eat it. Like, you lick it. I'm not going to kill you. What? I thought y'd like to see
This is the white people and shit
Adrian,
segment.
bet you won't take a bite. Who'll give me $5 to take a bite?
No, we got to give 50.
50?
I will.
500.
I will fucking puke right here.
I'll do it for 5.
Oh my god!
That's freaking. No. That's chamoy. That's candy.
Okay.
There's no way that's coyote brain.
Oh, I'll bring you the email they sent home.
I'm not.
That's an edible, dude. Ain't no fucking way.
You didn't just lick.
Mike's doing a bit.
It's not gonna kill you, dude.
That's chamoy cookie.
We're on TV. I do over the top shit for attention. Well, it's me. I don't put this back here. Does not smell good. You want to smell it? It smells awful, especially the inside. Like it's been hollowed out on the other side. Yeah, it smells really bad.
And you licked that?
Just a tad. And then I took a drink of coffee.
Look at this. Aaron Knooper couldn't wait.
Oh, Aaron. I was just kidding, Aaron. I'm just joking. Explains why Wile E. Coyote kept buying those defective Acme products. Fine, I'll take a bite of it. Fuck it.
No, don't do that.
No.
Rudy, we got to go viral. I'm going to do it. What's going to happen? Nothing. No luck.
That's bullshit. This is a cookie or something. There's no way.
Oh, it's not good. Don't freaking puke in here. Don't puke in here. God.
Okay.
I'm kidding. It's white chocolate. It's not a real brain. We got money, though.
Well, what is it?
It's white chocolate.
Oh, okay.
So we went and this is from my buddy Rudy, who was in town this weekend. They're really into Halloween
people.
They found this place, I think it's called the Grimm Bakery. Okay. Over at the Wonderland Mall of Americas or whatever it's called over here. Yeah. The old school mall over here by Crossroads. Mm-hmm. They put this on top of a cupcake. We also had a heart one too. Pretty cool, huh? It's white chocolate, which I hate.
I was like, Coyote
I hate
brain.
White chocolate too. I had y'all rolling.
Yeah. If you wouldn't have took a bite, I would have believed you. He said it still tastes like shit.
I agree. I hate white chocolate. It makes me sick.
You don't like white chocolate?
Too rich. Oh. I don't like it at all.
It is always too rich, huh?
If I'm going to go with black, I'm going to go with chocolate. Give me the black chocolate.
Give me the black chocolate. Absolutely. Though the black eye April Fool's bit was good.
One of the top viewed things we've ever done on Love You Hard channel.
Which one?
The night I had the black eye.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what you said happened.
Nina hit me on accident with her elbow. We were doing something and she popped me on the elbow in the face with an elbow. About that. So welcome in here. Good morning. Good
that
morning.
shit look like a brain.
I was in a shitty mood because I forgot my earbuds, so I needed to do something to get out of it. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty good, huh? Still, Adrian, you're right though. So thanks to y'all that donated money though.
Damn.
Do it. Also, Go Bear Survival League update.
Shout out to Jorge.
Oh yeah. Okay. He wants a Survival League update. Oh, Aaron Knooper, thank you. Big Brian, thank you.
Everybody won this week.
Everybody picked the damn Chiefs, didn't they?
No, Jorge switched it up and went with my Bears.
Oh, because you shamed him. You shamed him.
4 in a row.
Okay.
4 in a row for them Bears, baby.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So we still got 4 people.
No, we don't.
Wait, who what? Andy went with the Falcons.
He went with the Falcons, yeah.
I blame you, Rudy.
So we're down to 3. Why? But you know why? Because he did have the Chiefs. And then he switched
it for you.
But I told Buki that shouldn't even be allowed, that he shouldn't be allowed to change his pick. I tried to save him. That was a ballsy pick, though, Griffith. You're invited to the party, bro. Because I really don't know why you picked the Falcons to beat the 49ers last night. Those damn Sunday night games are weird.
So we're down to 3, right?
Yep. Yes.
3. Who are they?
80, Jorge, and Rube the Dude.
Okay. All right. Very good. Excellent. So they got to be running out of good teams to pick, though.
That's the hope.
Y'all can't pick the Chiefs no more.
That's the hope.
The 2 of you that did. Tough stuff. Tough shit. Welcome in here. Good morning. It is Monday. It is show 428 of In the Building. Here in the middle of October in the sweet year of our Lord and Savior, Mary 2K24. Good to have all of you boys back up in here. That's right. I said I got a baseball in the eye. That's what it was, Brian. I did a bit one night where I had a black eye and told everybody I got hit with a baseball.
That's right.
Yeah.
Brian remember. Brian.
Yeah, Brian's got a good memory. It's because he's a runner.
Yeah, elephant memory.
He don't have brain fog ever like I do every day at 4 o'clock when I want to take a nap because Brian gets out and moves his body around.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you to everybody. Pub Sports Radio here in Southtown, Texas. Here on Love You Hard TV, the audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. If you want to jump on with these boys and donate money to the cause, we always welcome you to do so via the Super Chat. You can jump on there. Any post you make that is accompanied with money, you're guaranteed we'll read your post. We try to read as many as we can as we go along. And, so thank y'all for participating in that. You can also buy us coffees, which is just another way for you to shoot us a tip by going to the buymeacoffee.com link that Bouquet will no doubt put on the chat here in just a skosh. And while we're giving shout-outs to people, before we get into Cowboy talk, shout-out. So on the television show in Corpus Christi this past Saturday,
right,
I decided to do a bit. I wanted to know if anybody is out there watching the television show on Chris 6 in Corpus Christi. Because now that we're probably, 6 weeks into doing this, and you're just doing shows, but it's weird because you don't really get any feedback when you do a television show. Like, I have no idea if anyone actually watches this shit or not.
right.
I haven't seen any ratings. I have no idea. I've barely talked to anybody at Chris 6 in the 6 weeks we've been doing this show.
They've been emailing this morning.
We're just have they already this morning? Oh, geez. We're just sending out shows and haven't really heard much from them. So I decided to do a bit Saturday, and I said on the air, the first person that reaches out to me via email, I will send them $40. And so Saturday morning, I was probably just screwing around in the house, and the show was over at 11:30, so it was probably noon. I guess it was Saturday afternoon. I'm just looking at my email. There's 5 people in there, so I know we have at least 5 viewers.
At least.
Shout out to Thomas Farias, who watches this every day, every Saturday as well, the television show from Hawaii, where he's stationed.
Oh.
He's a military man.
How's he watching?
I have no idea, but he watches every Saturday because he emailed me on Saturday saying, I want my $40. A guy called Juan Gonzalez, who's from San Antonio, lives on the south side of Corpus Christi, watches us every Saturday. Shout out to Juan. Shout out to Oscar Torres in Kingsville.
Nice.
Shout out to Brian Hudler in Corpus Christi. Paul Perez in Corpus Christi. But the way I set up the contest, it was the first person that emails me, the very first one, will get the $40. And so you and I owe $40.
I'll pay you 20.
No, we'll take it out of the Love You Hard
Okay.
money. That's a write-off donation. We owe $40 to Linda Baylor of Corpus Christi, Texas,
Thank
who was
you,
the
Linda.
first person to reach out and prove that someone's actually watching us on television on Saturdays in Corpus Christi. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Linda. Did you get her info? Did you
Linda
email
Baylor.
her back?
Yeah, well, I emailed her back and said, hey, I emailed all of them back and thanked them for participating in the bid. And I just told her, how do you want to get paid? I think she just wants us to send her a little check, which I can do that. We'll figure that out.
A check?
Yeah, it's old school.
Oh, she's
She's watching local television on a Saturday. She's probably old school.
I wouldn't know what to do. Well, actually, I wouldn't know what to do with a check, but I can't write a check. I don't know how to write a check.
That's not. I wouldn't say that out loud.
You don't even have a checkbook, I guess. Huh?
No.
So shout out.
You have a checking account,
Yeah.
but no checks.
Yeah.
So Marshall High School sucks.
It wasn't good.
To be fair, though, when's the last time any of us wrote a check?
I write checks every week.
To who?
Your employees?
To Love You Hard TV, because he doesn't fill it out.
One of our proud partners.
Yeah, I fill it out for him. He's
I
like, hey,
see.
Rudy. And I'm like, okay, I fill it out.
When's the last time you wrote a check of your own to give to someone?
Years.
Yeah, years, right? I cannot remember, honestly. I don't remember.
I mean,
I
there's
really
no
can't,
need
as
for
I
it.
said
Yeah, there's
here.
really no need to learn it. So I'm just being an old man.
That's all right.
The worst part about writing a check is writing out the number and words.
It's just spelling, sir.
I can't spell.
$637, 00 line, 100 underneath, squiggly line all the way to the amount. It's really not that difficult. It's not. I mean, I get why we don't need it, but let's not make it out to be calculus.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that pay for like groceries with a check.
There's no one that pays for groceries with a check anymore.
No, and not shout out to them. Fuck them. Fuck them in the ear with a piece of cactus.
I
If
respect
you
it.
stand there, I don't give a shit if you're 111. If you're in front of me at the HEB and you bust out a checkbook,
Even
I
if
get
they're old,
pissed.
Mike?
Fuck them. You have to evolve or die already. One of the two. Pick one. Get died or get the fuck out of the lane. If you have a check, they should make you go over to the service desk and do your shit over there. Nobody got time for that.
I get more mad at lottery people at Circle K than I do at check writer.
Exact same.
The lotto people, number 12, number 2, number 17, and Virginia Slims
I hate
menthol.
that. That's just
I'm
pure
like,
bullshit. That's narcissism. That's social. That's social. What's it? Well, that's
Like,
social.
make a machine on the
disorders.
side for them. Like, get the lotto people out of here.
Yeah,
Gotta
that's
be in it to win
bullcrap.
it.
I can't stand it. And I let them know I'm pissed too. The check
I
writers.
jangle my keys.
Or the people that will
up.
go on there and, let me see, I want to get 3 of the number 5 scratch
Oh my
offs.
God.
Let's see, I've got 17 I want you to go through. Will you check these for me and scan them, see if they're a winner?
Oh, my
I've
God.
bitched people out in public before at the Circle K. And I've told the manager, you need to have a separate place for
you need
them
to have
to
a
do this on
lotto
their
employee.
own.
Right.
Or just it's all digital. Let them fucking go in there and cash in their lottery cards. They ought to be able to buy their scratch-offs without going to the desk.
Right. Like HEB has the lotto machine.
Correct.
Like
You
that's
need
what
that.
all Circle K's,
Absolutely.
Quick Trips need.
Absolutely. I can't stand that shit.
That drives me crazy.
And I can't. And if you're going to write a check, the only way I don't get mad is as if you're older than 80. Because if you're under 80, then F you. But have the common effing decency to fill the check
as
out
much as
before
possible.
you go up there.
Right. I know you can't know the amount, but you should have your name and HEB written.
Absolutely.
Come on
At
now.
least have some common courtesy while you're in public.
Our guy
There it
Conks
is.
Clips says
Yeah.
that he worked at a gas station. He had a guy come in and spend $1,000 on scratch offs.
Oh my God.
And he would sit there and scratch them off for 30 minutes to an hour.
Oh,
every day.
hell no. Punch him.
Absolutely garbage. Absolute garbage. And stores need to stop accommodating bullshit.
Yeah.
Once and for all. All right. I do have a major announcement to make today. We do as a show. I'm super excited. Today we're introducing a brand new partner of In the Building here on the channel. I want to welcome our newest partner, the official rehab clinic of In the Building is now Tri-City Pain Associates. They are located all over the state, but they have a location here in San Antonio, Texas. So for years on the old radio station, we did a segment every week with a rehab guy. Y'all remember my man Doc G. Well, we got a new one. And I've wanted a really good pain clinic here on In the Building ever since we got started.
Right.
And needed to be really good, someone that I could trust, someone that I felt good about promoting to our people. And we found one, and they found us. So I want to say thank you very much to Tri-City Pain Associates. These people take care of your body.
My body all over your body.
That's
baby.
correct. And if you go right to their website, right there on the front, millions of Americans live with chronic pain daily that never goes away. As I get older, I start noticing little creaks and things. You know, I don't nothing chronic at this point, but you know,
I got a little lower back issue
recovery,
sometimes. Trying
not
to squat
always.
too
Yeah,
heavy.
and I don't recover like I used to. People suffering from conditions that lead to chronic pain, which can occur in many parts of the body. I have a bad shoulder that I've had to baby for the better part of a year and a half. I probably am going to make an appointment with Tri-City Pain to go get my shoulder looked at because it's hurt me for it's really going on 2 years now.
Yeah.
I told you I flipped over in I was in the little one-man paddle in Hawaii.
That's right.
And I flipped over. And as I was trying to flip the thing, it wasn't the flip. I was
trying to flip
fell
that
in the
heavy
ocean
ass
and I
kayak
panicked
back
out in the
over.
middle of the damn ocean. So I grabbed the kayak and I'm pushing it over. And it's one of
'Cause
those.
you trying to get the hell up out that water.
And it's one of those kayaks has that big, huge thing that sticks to the left to
Yeah.
keep the balance. I had to yank
that
that
shit's heavy.
further over, and boom! By the time it got over, I didn't even know I had hurt myself because I had the adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
I'm in
You're
the middle
trying
of
to
the
get
ocean,
out the water. Yeah.
and I'm climbing up on that thing. I get back in there. Oh my God! And I just slowly paddle back into shore. And when I get back to shore, my heart rate comes back down, and I'm like, "Oh, I just effed up my shoulder doing
Right.
that, son of a bee," and it still hurts to this day on
Yeah, you
occasion.
need to go see Tri-City Pain.
Yeah, man. So Tri-City Pain is probably going to be in order for me here pretty soon. Check out their website. Check out their number. Make sure you mention us. They're right here in San Antonio, Texas. It's 844-789-7246. Numbers are up there. Website's TriCityPainAssociates.com. TriCityPainAssociates.com. Proud to have a new sponsor here on the show. Tri-City, baby. What's up? Thank you, Tri-City Pain. Shout out to Roel and people we've talked to over there at the clinic. Looking forward to a long relationship with those guys over there.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go and see them. Every now and then I have some lower back stuff when I try to, on the days when I try to squat too heavy.
Ooh, in
Yeah.
the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Do
need
you
to
wear
learn
the
how to
belt?
keep. I need to. I need
Yeah,
to learn
you
how to
need
keep
to,
my
man.
hips loose I get real tight hips and lower back, and I'm sure they can help me with all that.
Yeah.
So
By the
looking
way,
forward to visiting.
21 for Life says that the that shoulder looked good on the dunk attempt.
No,
We got
As
you.
always.
no. See, that's what held me back right there, and my big old gut.
You lost some weight since April. You've lost
a little
some weight.
bit, yeah, about 10
It was
pounds.
that video. It was that video. He saw. He was like, "Oh man, fuck! I need to lose that
No,
weight."
see, if you notice, I didn't jump close enough to the rim,
Right.
and so because of this shoulder, I couldn't reach out and try to dunk it.
Oh, you
That was
couldn't
a
get the
hor-
arms
it was-
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was-
We got
I mean,
you on you, and you
I
can
still see.
It looked like a baby jump teardrop.
Yeah, I didn't jump toward the rim like I should have, and trying to reach my. Oh, why do we have to go slow mo? Look at this gut. Look at that. Look at that stomach. Oh yeah, look at this in jeans too. You got to be a confident motherfucker to even try this in
Yeah,
jeans.
Yeah,
Come on,
and
man.
keep in mind, there's only a few hundred people watching because
Yeah.
everybody's in line. I did
Yeah.
my scary ass didn't
Oh
even try.
my god! And then the leg, I got no body control. Leg
Look at
all
that.
up
The leg
in the
is
air.
the funniest part.
The Home Depot mascot laughing at me.
Looks like he saw you just get shot.
Yeah.
Man down.
Oh yeah, and there's no way I could have reached my shoulder out to try
No.
to. No, it would have effed it up even worse. Thank you, Bouquet. Thank you for bringing that up. That's great of you to do that.
No
You
problem.
and 21 for life. God
what we do.
Almighty. All right, somebody also gave us money a second ago.
Who else?
Who might that have been? Christopher Vasquez is in the building. Thank you, man. Shout out to Bookie. He deserves a reach around for being consistent with Spotify uploads.
Oh gosh.
Massive W for uploading within hours of the stream ending. Spotify listeners appreciate that.
Right here, Chris.
So, okay,
Wow.
Rudy and I take the Spotify feed for granted.
We do.
I'm trying to become a YouTube star, and I found out the other day, and we hadn't looked at this in months, there's 11,000 people that listen to our show every week on Spotify.
I had no idea.
And I apologize to all 11,000 of you, including you,
Christopher
dude,
Vasquez.
Chris Vasquez. You and the other 10,999 deserve better from me and Rudy.
Sorry.
I need to start promoting our Spotify feed more often. So thank you, dude, for reach. So how's that? When you upload the show, dude, it takes a couple of hours. Is that how it rolls before it loads?
It takes me a couple of hours to be finished with what other things that I'm doing. So
okay, I
Oh.
see. Okay.
so then I can upload it. Yes.
Are we sure that he was not being facetious by thanks for getting it in within hours of the show being over?
You know, if he is,
Maybe he was being facetious.
I'm still ready for the reach around. Whichever way it goes, I'm still ready.
Well, shout out to all. We have about our average is about 11,000 a week.
crazy.
That ain't bad.
I had no idea.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad. We have more than that watch us on YouTube digitally, but for
Right.
those that listen to us on Spotify, we're also on Apple and iTunes and iHeart and on down the deal. So thank you guys very much. All right,
Thank you.
Shall we get into the Cowboy game? Shall
Hey.
we do that?
AOD says Cam Newton's giving the Cowboys way too much love this morning. Shout out to Pub Sports over there.
Who's giving the Cowboys too much love?
Cam Newton.
Oh, Cam is.
Best college
I-
football quarterback ever.
I'd have to hear what
Ooh.
he's saying. That's quite the stretch, but I'd have to hear what he's saying.
Yeah,
Cam.
me too.
I get distracted by the dead birds and shit in his hat.
Yeah, well, if you would have listened to our, Cowboys post-game show,
Mhm.
there was a lot of love from Mike and I too. We
Absolutely.
don't have them in. Is it LA this year, Buki?
The Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yes, it's in San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco. Okay, that's
let's
not
just
LA,
see if
sir.
we can't get a
Yeah.
playoff game. At
I
home.
don't have them in San Francisco
Let's
yet,
not do that.
but I like what I'm seeing.
So here's the deal. So we're 7 games in.
3-3-1.
3-3-1. all
That's
right?
what they are.
That's what
That's
they
who
are.
they are. You are what your record is.
Correct. But in a shitty NFL where that might be enough to get you into the tournament, hey man, 7-3, which is what they're on the pace to. I don't think they're going to have 2 more ties.
I hope not.
But so this thing's on pace to win about 9 games, 8 games, provided the bottom doesn't fall out and number 4 doesn't get hurt, which is always a massive possibility with number 4, even though he's in the best physical shape of his life.
Right.
Guys still get hurt whether they're young or old, right? Jaden Daniels, it happens. Guys get hurt at that position. So we're only 7 weeks in. We're not even to the frickin' turn yet. And I'm always the guy that preaches, I don't want to always go big picture every Monday, but I think today it's okay to do so because there's a trade deadline in 3 weeks.
Big picture on what level, though?
What they are this season.
Oh, okay.
What they are.
Gotcha.
And what they are, despite everything we've seen, the 32nd ranked defense in the league, maybe they'll go up a peg or two after yesterday. A team that has lost to the Carolina Panthers, a team that has lost to the Chicago Bears, although that Bears loss doesn't look as embarrassing a month later. They've won 4 straight now in Chicago. So it's funny how if you bring in the best possible available coaching candidate to be your coach, it's funny how things might work out, you know? Are you freaked out over Rudy's bark?
What is that noise?
Have you not heard the classic Rudy bark yet?
I've heard it a few times. I never know what it is, and it sounds like a whole different human.
It's what the Omegas do. I'm not a Q. If I would have pledged, I would have been a noob.
It's like it's kind of a bark. Yeah.
That's the Omega bark.
And with that two stogies a day voice he's got, it's intimidating.
I don't even know who that is.
Bouquet's scared and aroused at the same time.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. I peed myself and I also have a boner. This is weird.
So here's the point I'm making.
What's the point?
The Cowboys, pregnant pause for drama, are a playoff contender. Despite their defense, this is a team that has a shot, especially seeing the Giants aren't very good. I know they got a couple of fun-looking white boys, although look at the bed shitting that the Giants did last night in Denver.
What was that?
That doesn't matter. So the Eagles are still the Eagles. I'm not one of these people.
I'm not worried about the Eagles at all.
The Commanders are kind of a mess right now. The Giants just don't have enough good guys yet. They're on their way. My point is the Dallas Cowboys are a playoff contender.
Yes.
And with the trade deadline looming here in 3 weeks, don't you owe your team, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, Will McClay, these folks, you owe your Cowboys, you owe your team a big trade, which is not what the Cowboys normally do.
No. Well, we say that, and they traded Micah this year, so who knows?
Did. Now, they traded Micah Parsons because he didn't want to be here anymore. Let's get that straight, too.
And he wanted too much money.
He wanted too much money, and they weren't going to give it to him, and so he wanted out of here, and they shipped his ass out. Now you have 4 number 1 draft picks over the next 2 years. If the right trade, and I want to emphasize that, and I want to turn you loose and get your thoughts on
go ahead.
this. If the right trade comes along. If it doesn't, forget it. But if the right trade is there,
Henderson, Max Crosby,
and you can
something like that,
improve your pass rush, or I don't know, have maybe one linebacker that's not terrible, you have to do this. You have to show you owe your offense, you owe your defense, who needs help. You owe your franchise and your fan base. If you're Mr. All In, you owe your defensive coordinator. Better personnel. Rudy has said in defense of Matt, he's got a lack of personnel. All right, sure. Well, if this thing's going to be a fucking playoff contender, then, pardon my French, you owe your group an opportunity here via a trade. You got assets. And first of all, it probably makes more sense to just use all 4 number 1s in the draft. But what if a guy comes along that can come in here and put you over the top some and solidify your contending status? Don't you at least have to consider doing that in the next 3 weeks?
Why not? I mean, again, if it's gonna be cheaper, you got 4 picks to play with. Absolutely, you do it. Again, the thing with Micah got personal because again, I know there's gonna be somebody smart ass in the chat. And I said this last night. I'll be like, "Well, you had a pass rusher, you traded him." Yeah. Well, guess what? It was those are different circumstances, but you absolutely owe it. But the reason I agree that they're a contender is because I feel like you got Philly. I guess I'll throw San Fran and the Rams in there and Tampa Bay, who I feel like are the teams that I would put in. But after that, I feel like Dallas is on par with Green Bay. Obviously, they tied them with Detroit, with Chicago, with who else? The Seahawks. I feel like they're on par. They're in the mix to be and a contender is different than saying they're going to be a playoff team. We're saying they're in contentions. You got 9 teams at 500 or better. And after the first 3 or 4, the Cowboys are right in there with those teams if they can get a little bit of help on defense. Again, I'm not asking them to go 32 to top 10. I'm not asking them to go top 15. But get from that 32 to 20 mark.
Mm-hmm.
And with the way the offense is playing, now that CeeDee Lamb is back ahead of schedule and the way Pickens is balling out of his mind, and Javonte Williams seems like he's gotten comfortable and the run game's starting to move and the offensive line, I think, they can get up there to top 20s, 20, 21, 22. Absolutely, they're a playoff contender.
You asked a good question last night, which is a good comeback question. And I think you were just kind of like, it's the obvious, like a lot of people are going to come back with, oh, well, Taylor, if you want them to trade so badly, why didn't they just keep the pass rusher they had? Because that guy's overrated. I want to make that clear too in that I'm asking them to consider trading for somebody. Most importantly,
even with his 3
rusher.
Sacks yesterday, I feel like he's still overrated.
Absolutely,
because it's October.
Yeah, and again, that's what he does in October. Yes, the Micah trade does not have anything to do necessarily with the current need to make another trade to shore up the position, because it was about Micah. It was about Parsons. You still need pass rush.
Right.
It wasn't like they wanted to get rid of their best pass rusher. They made a decision that was in the long-term best
Get rid of a
interest
headache.
of them. And now you have Kenny Clark playing nose tackle. So now I go get me a good pass rusher, and I still have 3 number 1 draft picks left over, and I've got Kenny Clark. You know what I mean? If you'd have kept Dak, if you had kept Micah Parsons, you wouldn't have the 2 ones. You wouldn't have Kenny Clark. So you're still ahead here, in my opinion, because that was a good trade that the Cowboys made.
Yeah.
Maybe you trade for a corner. I don't know. Maybe you don't trade for a pass rusher. If there's not, it's got to be the right guy, Got to be the right guy. All right, had a good time. Watched the first half yesterday at Slackers with my buddy who brought me the brain cupcakes.
Oh, you took Rudy out there?
Yeah, Rudy and his lady were in town. My other Rudy. I got 2 Rudy. My 2 best friends are named Rudy.
Why don't you call him White
Rudy? 2
Rudy?
of my best Rudy. He's Mexican Rudy.
Why? Okay, so okay.
Well, because I get accused of always having to. I'm a typical Gen Xer, and I always bring race into everything.
Guilty.
Brown Rudy and Black Rudy. I guess I could just make it funny.
That's what I thought Rudy's contact name was going to be on your phone for a
Black
while.
Rudy.
What am I saved under your phone, Jose?
That's a good question. I think it's
You
just
know
Rudy
what's
J.
funny? I've actually sent Black Rudy. I feel weird saying.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, Black Rudy. I got all black. I've got Black Rudy friend and a Brown Rudy friend. Don't call me racist. Anyway, so I've sent you stuff that I meant for him
And vice versa.
I do need to change y'all.
Just put Black Rudy. I'm cool with that. I'm not offended.
You're still Rudy J.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
if I make you Black Rudy, I'm going to make the other Rudy Brown Rudy.
Okay.
Because that's not fair. Just
Yeah,
single out the black
you
guy.
got to spread out the racism
Correct.
evenly.
So we had a good time watching the first half is what I'm saying. That damn first half took an hour. The
It
first
took long.
quarter. The first quarter took a freaking hour.
What was that you had in that box? What'd you get? You got some trinkets and
It was the cupcakes.
Oh, it was the cupcakes.
Yeah,
Okay, got
it was
you.
so we had 2 cupcakes. One had the brain on top, and the other one had a heart,
Ugh.
like an actual human-shaped
Nice.
heart-looking thing on top of the cupcake. It was pretty
that was
good.
a damn college football first
Yeah, it was
quarter.
crazy. I had a good time though. I had a couple of brewskis, and if you're looking for a good time, no matter what sport you're doing, maybe you just want to tie one on after work and play a couple of games. Just sit there at the bar and chill. Slackers has 5 locations. We were at the one over behind North Star Mall here
Oh,
on
you went to
Rector. Yeah. Then you got the one on 281,000 Oaks. You got the one out here on Nacogdoches. You got the one right here near downtown on St. Mary's. And then you've got the one up in the Med Center up on Fredericksburg Road. It is Slackers, Sports, Drinks, and Games. All right, so you mentioned Jerry. It was funny, Micah came up. So Jerry was point blank asked last night,
Okay.
you have a problem on your hands because George Pickens is awesome. And somebody mentioned to him last night, Jerry didn't talk to the media last week. He did last night, though.
Hell, he ran out after that
skipped
Panthers
out last
game.
week. Which is ironic because we all want Jerry to speak less, and so when he does not speak, we call him out for, why you running? Why you
Yeah, I
running?
thought y'all told me to shut up.
No, so he was asked about George Pickens having the same agent as Micah Parsons, Mufaletta or whatever the hell
That's
his
a
name
fair
is.
question.
And Jerry said, one ain't got nothing to do with the other. Ain't got nothing to do with the agent. that player is what Jerry called Micah.
He didn't even call him by his name,
that
Michael.
Player didn't want to be here anymore. That was the difference.
Are they giving him the Kawhi treatment?
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn, he didn't even call him Michael?
That player.
That's messed up.
Didn't call him Micah. Didn't call him Parsons with an S at the end. Just said, no, that player did. Basically, that player didn't want to be here. And, you know, Jerry, and, relative to the other guys, one don't have nothing to do with the other. It's about the money.
I would be shocked if they paid 2 receivers.
I would too, to be honest. But Jerry loves wide receivers.
But
he loves playmakers who sell tickets.
It all depends on if this puts them over the hump, and by the hump I mean the divisional round. You do it. But if you do the same thing that you've been doing and flame out in the wild card or not make it, then no. But if it's clear, that year that they were struggling, they trade for Amari Cooper, they run off to the playoffs. Mm-hmm. It makes sense. It makes sense if he gets you over a proverbial hump. Mm-hmm. But if not, if we still 9-8 or 9-7-1 or whatever the hell you got to be, man, then no.
Aaron Rodgers could use a pretty good go-to wide receiver on the other side
of
KD or KJ or whatever his name is in Pittsburgh. Be funny.
Yeah.
You think they miss him in Pittsburgh? I guess they don't miss his attitude or whatever. I guess he was a knucklehead in Pittsburgh. I guess
that's what the narrative was.
Yeah.
Who knows? 2 sides of the story.
And he's also in a contract year too, and he's a Cowboy. He wants to prove them wrong. So I don't know. I don't know if signing him to a long-term deal is in the best interest or not. I don't know that. Mm-mm. He may turn into a dumbass next year when he's got his money. I don't know.
Right.
But what I can go on what I've seen, and what I've seen is when the Cowboys stupidly decided to make CeeDee Lamb a running back a month ago and get him hurt, George Pickens stepped in and has been just as good,
if not better,
if not sometimes better. And it sounds sacrilegious to say, he's as good as CeeDee Lamb has been.
Oh, it ain't nothing sacrilegious about it. I know I have LASIK. I got great vision. I know what I'm seeing. He's as good, if not better. It's not sacrilegious at all. Just going off what we've seen for 7 games.
Right.
Because right now he's in Randy Moss mode, meaning just throw it up there, dog.
He gets everything.
You just throw it up there, dog, and he's going to get it. I got to
so
give him their flowers.
Amazing at selling catches too.
Yeah.
The ball was almost to him yesterday.
And then he
the long pass.
Yeah.
He's so good at catching the ball. He can wait till the very last millisecond. Oh, there it is.
That's practice.
And it fucks up the corner because he doesn't know the ball's coming. Mm-hmm. His awareness, his instincts, his route running, his ability to just go get it.
Right.
He is incredible. And Howie Long said at the half yesterday, he's a freak. What he does is freakish.
Right.
Just freakish.
Really good.
But he's always been kind of a hothead. I think it was his attitude that pushed him out of the first round when he came out of Georgia.
It's something.
The Steelers got him in the second round. He should have been a first.
And he didn't last there long.
No, and he ran himself out of town in Pittsburgh. But man, he's just been absolutely incredible and has saved the Cowboys' asses
Offensively.
Dak's their best guy. He's been the second best guy they have. And it's not close. He's been great. And all I know is they're both healthy now. They both got their numbers, and they hung 46 points on the board or whatever they did last night. And because of the offense and how good it is with Javonte Williams and freaking Jake Ferguson kicking ass, setting records too for tight ends this early into the season.
Shout out to Ferg.
You owe your team to go upgrade at defense. Was one of those ones
and again,
you do.
When you do talk shows, podcasts, streams, whatever you want to call them, daily, everything can't. This is for the chat. I'm not talking to you, Mike. Everything can't be about what's going to happen in December. Mm-hmm. We're going week by week. And first of all, half of the league sucks. So half of the time you're going to be playing somebody that's not that good. Mm-hmm. You still got to go and win those games. So yes, I know this doesn't mean anything for December. I know it may not be sustainable. I'm just talking about what I've seen through 7 games.
Yeah.
And through 7 games, I've seen a team that if your offense doesn't bring it and match what Dallas is going to do, they're going to beat you.
Yeah.
They're going to beat you. That's as simple as that. And that Carolina game, they lost that one by 3. And you look up now, the Panthers are 4-3. The Panthers aren't awful now. Bryce Young got hurt yesterday, so we'll see what happens to them. But they lost to the Eagles. They lost to a Bears team that's won 4 in a row. Yeah. And they lost to a Panthers team that's above 500. And they tied a Green Bay team that's 4-1-1.
Yeah.
So all I can do is go off of these first 7 games.
Correct.
And then in December, we'll talk about December.
Yeah. It's like the Cowboys are in this boat with about 8 other teams in the NFC.
Yeah.
And they're all within a quarter of each other, basically. So you have 4 number 1 draft picks. The Panthers don't have that. The Bears don't have that. The Commanders don't have that. The 49ers don't have that. The Falcons don't have that. How do we separate ourselves from the middle of the pack here? Go get me a pass rusher. It doesn't have to be Max Crosby, but just go get me a real solid guy. Go get me, go get me a decent corner. You clearly still need corners, and by the way, did they miss Trayvon Diggs at all yesterday?
No.
Not at all. What weird-ass story breaks Saturday night that he fell down at his house
Bullshit.
In some sort of an accident.
Bullshit.
And suffered a concussion. And so he's been entered into concussion protocol and can't play last night?
He was domestically abused by one of his chicks. She hit him in the head with a skillet.
I hope it's that. I really do. I really hope it's
one of the most athletic humans to walk the planet. He ain't fall down and hit his head. Like he got somebody went upside his head. It
Rudy's
happens.
theory is an upset woman hit him in the head with frying pan.
Absolutely.
I really need it to be that.
And we will find out. Now, next week, Mike, you got the 4th overall defense
in
the Denver Broncos versus the number 1 offense, who is the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to this one because this would be a first real test of, okay, you got Surtain over there. You got a real pass rush over there. You got linebackers that are on the come up. This is going to be, you got Sean Payton. Bo Nix is coming to his own. I'm looking forward to this game next week. Now, Scatterboo and Dart did put up 30 on them.
Yeah, and the Giants defense gave up 33 in the 4th quarter.
How's that happen?
Was unreal.
I
did you see some of the records that fell?
Yeah, I did.
Some of the never before seen shit yesterday in Denver?
Yes.
First of all, I haven't seen the line yet. Surely Denver's favored.
It's
and
in Denver, they're
picking
favored.
The Cowboys to win this game. That doesn't mean they're not still a contender. Denver's good. And Denver's really good at home.
Denver's 5-2 and leading a division that has the Chiefs in it.
And Sean Payton gets a hard-on every time he coaches against Dallas because he wanted to be the coach of the Cowboys, and he didn't get it. It's incredible what Denver did. So I'm going to pull some of these records up.
3-point favorites.
Who, Denver?
Denver? Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me the Broncos to cover. That was so before Sunday. So it was what? 26-9 at one point.
8.
26-8. All right, it was a Giants blowout in Denver, which was nuts. All the white people in the country were going ape shit for Cam Scatterboo.
Shout out to Scatterboo.
When he had the touchdown and acted like he's the second coming.
Shout out to Scatterboo TE.
Then we get to the 4th quarter, and the Broncos come all the way back, take the lead, only to give the lead right back up to Scrappy Jackson Dart, only for the Broncos to still go 50 yards in 30 seconds with no timeouts and still win on a field goal, 33-32.
Sean Payton got us believing that Bo Nix is a good quarterback.
Incredible. Bo Nix is a decent quarterback.
But Sean Payton coaches him up.
This goes back to having just so much to do with where you get drafted. If Bo Nix is a Falcon, he ain't that.
No, not at all.
Before Sunday, teams had lost 1,602 consecutive games.
Are you serious?
When trailing by at least 18 points with 6 minutes to play. Let me repeat that.
Say that again.
Yesterday, teams in the history of the National Football League, when trailing by at least 18 points with 6 minutes to play, were 0-1,602. 90 years of pro football, that's never happened before.
Wow.
Never. It is the largest 4th quarter comeback for a team that had not scored in the first 3 quarters in the history of the league. You go from scoreless to 33 in the 4th quarter. It's never been done in the history of the league. Never. crazy.
That's on their coach.
That is a shit. That's a
on
bed
Dave,
shitting of the
Dayball's
highest order.
Dayball, whatever his name is. He's a tool, and he should be fired.
A massive tool.
That's on the coach. I'm
and
sorry.
He will not survive. I don't know why they don't get rid of him now, especially after yesterday. You're starting to finally feel a little bit better about things. You decide, oh yeah, I guess we shouldn't start 42-year-old Russell Wilson in a year in which we're not any good. Let's run the kid out there. Oh, okay, I'll be damned. The guys have rallied around the kid. We're playing pretty good. We're scrappy. We're at least competitive. And then you go into Denver and you get a huge lead on the Broncos, only to shit the bed and give up the lead, only for the kid to bail your ass out and get you the lead back, only for you to still lose the game. Dayball got to go.
And that kicker.
And he's got to go too. Because he missed a chip shot extra point that fucked it up and made that the difference by one.
If you're going to miss extra points, I'm going to just go for 2.
Dayball and the Giants kicker have got to go. You have to send a message to your veterans that we're trying to win here.
Right.
We're trying to get better. Jake Ferguson mentioned him, speaking of history. Jake Ferguson of your Dallas Cowboys. You know, not Tony Gonzalez, not Antonio Gates. You know, Jake Ferguson, the first tight end in the history of the NFL with at least 50 catches and 6 tutties in his first 7 games to start a season.
No way.
He is, no tight
Not
end
Antonio Gates.
has never been this statistically good.
Not Shannon Sharp.
No. Nobody in the history of the position has had 50 catches and 6 touchdowns in the first 7 games until Jake Ferguson just did it after yesterday's game. Historic shit we're seeing here by the offense.
And my boy
Dak. Make some trades, baby.
Regular season elitism.
Yeah.
Only the 6th player in NFL history to have 3 passing TDs without an interception 4 consecutive games. On that list, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott.
Mr. NFC.
Hey, tell him to kiss your ass, Dakota. His regular say, tell him to kiss your ass, Dakota.
Yeah, this is his time to shine, baby. October's Dak's month.
Shit. Hey, man. And there's also just something to be said about a man once you have a kid.
Oh, he's got 2 now.
Yeah, he's got 2 now.
He's grown up. Is that what you're saying? He's in physically, whatever the cause, he's also never been in better physical shape. He looks like a Gucci model.
You ain't got nothing to do. You ain't chasing these hoes. You ain't in these streets chasing these hoes, man. You're in the playbook, kicking your son in the chest. He falls over. You read back. He comes back. You slap him in the head. And you go back to reading.
Put the hose aside.
Put the hose down.
He'll get back to him at another time.
He ain't playing in the snow in them Dallas streets no more, man. He's chilling.
Oh, jeez. Jay Ribaldo.
What's up, Jay?
Man, he's all about business too. Funny, Jay. Jay's he's in good physical shape too.
He is in great shape.
He's got priorities. He's got his priorities in order. And last year he was the rookie of the year at Keller Williams for guys going out on their own. And he's only continued that here in year 2. No sophomore slump for our guy Jay, the official real estate man in the building, Ribaldo Realty Group. If you need a guy, our guy's Jay. The most important thing you need in the house buying process, whether you're looking to buy a home, maybe you're looking to list one, maybe you're looking at land, commercial properties too, Jay Ribaldo's our guy. 210-887-1081. You can email him directly. jribaldo@kw.com. jribaldo@kw.com. I just at this point, they just need to send some scouts, find an emissary, send him out, let him scout some guys, and see if you can't come up with a decent trade. Do teams still scout with human beings anymore? Is that a thing, sending scouts to games?
I don't think so.
Surely it is, right?
No, I'm kidding.
You go send like the old guy, send old Cooter Davis up to watch the Browns and see if we can't get one of their linebackers in a trade.
It's not a lot, but mostly,
all right, so that's still a thing.
Yes,
they probably have all this machinery that they use when all this data they collect. It's time for a trade, man. Time for a trade. Okay. One guy that has upgraded their defense in the last couple of weeks, we talked about him last night on postgame show. And I asked you the question, and your answer, I guess your answer is right. It's just, for whatever reason, he's just been all talent, no work.
Yeah.
Every time this man shows up on a team, they rave about his incredible ability to play, his athletic ability. He had Tom Brady gushing yesterday. Just what a freak of nature athletically he is. He was the number 1 overall pick years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reasons, Jadeveon Clowney has been a journeyman all of his career. Everybody wants him. Nobody ever wants to keep him.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in here a month ago, was inactive, learned the playbook,
I had to get in shape.
got up to speed on the plays, and in the last couple of weeks has just shown signs of being a helper. And yesterday, Jadeveon Clowney was not just a helper, he was part of the solution yesterday as the defense played better. Clowney has stepped up and helped this thing. They need all help they can get, and they've gotten it from this journeyman, former number 1 overall pick with all this athletic ability.
Yeah, he has these days, these nights where he dominates a game, disruptive, looks like Jadeveon Clowney that we thought they were getting in South Carolina. Then there's 2 weeks where he just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a real motor. He's not really disciplined. He plays off of his motivation. Yesterday he was clearly motivated. There's a reason when you're on that many teams, it's not just because, he's not an injury prone guy. It's because when you watch his tape, there's just some plays he's just going through the motions, take plays off. Yesterday was one of those games he felt like playing. If he really gave a shit, he could beat Charles Haley, but he don't give a shit. That's why he's been on 7 teams or whatever the hell it is. But if you can get 3 or 4 games like that out of him, I think that's a successful season for Jadeveon.
Talked about Dak a second ago.
Yeah.
Mike mentions it too. Another thing that is different for Dak is Brian Schottenheimer and his play system. How much credit are we giving Schotty for Dak's first 7 games?
I'll give Schotty a lot because, again, we talk about it ad nauseum on this show. Go with what your guy is best at and hone that and put it in a bottle and give it to him. And then also I'll give Schotty credit for pulling Eberflus aside and say, hey, man, I'm not going to fire you, but let's sit down and let's do something different because what we're doing is not working. Let's go to man. I'm going to micromanage you a little bit. It's better for me to micromanage you than to have you and your family kicked out of Dallas. And so shout out to them for doing something different. Again, you're playing a Washington team that's down 3 of their top receivers, but definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. And they were doing the same thing for the first 6 games. They changed it up yesterday, and it somewhat worked. So, yeah, Schotty right now gets a B+ from me.
I'm going to say things here about Brian Schottenheimer because I wasn't so sure about him in the summer, although I told you I like everything he said.
You just hated his hat.
I hated his hat.
The visor, excuse me.
And I hated the phony accent.
Oh,
Sup, bro?
I'm one of the bros.
My boy, yeah, we're going to get it tonight.
6'7".
Yeah. He's got D-bag tendencies for sure.
For sure.
But the Cowboys are a D-bag organization, are they not?
Attitude reflect leadership.
I know. Maybe in a weird way, you found the right douche noggle to be your head coach with his dyed tips and his changing his accent based on who he's talking to at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And he, by the way, he gets kind of hit too when he's talking about the white guys.
He goes a little Brian Kelly.
He got a little. Yeah, he goes a little Brian Kelly. I
hate that.
He's kind of a phony, but in a weird ass way.
He's doing a good job.
And again, we're 7 weeks into a 17-game schedule.
Yeah, 10 games left for us to come back and tear him a new one.
Right, but but we're all as Cowboys observators and Cowboys fans, we all know that you need to celebrate the wins while you can in the first couple of months.
You don't
of the season.
apologize for winning.
That's correct. And we all know, based on 30 years of history, this thing's going to go right into the shithole here in December.
Sure.
So let's be positive while we have the opportunity to do so. I think Brian Schottenheimer's been terrific, and I think he should be a Coach of the Year candidate 7 weeks into the season. 7 weeks in. And we want to give MVP trophies out every week early in the season.
Dak's my MVP right now.
Dak is tied for first for me with Baker Mayfield. Schotty's been fantastic for the Cowboys. He's made adjustments. He's scrapped shit that didn't work. He's added new things. He's pressured Eberflus to get his shit together. He has not been afraid to bench guys. They benched Trayvon Diggs 2 weeks in a row. I mean, Brian Schottenheimer, whatever you want to say about his personality, it's kind of like Nick Sirianni up in Philadelphia. No, none of us can stand the son of a bitch, but they love him in that locker room, and that's all that matters. And Shotty's been great. He's been great 7 weeks in. Great.
Sure.
And I love him. I might go get me a visor and a salt and pepper wig for Halloween. I might be Shotty for Halloween. Give me a little one-eared headphone.
Visor
a little
upside down
visor, and then
backwards.
when I call you, I'm gonna talk like this.
Don't do that.
Then when I call my uncle, I'm gonna talk like that. You know, I'm
I still want
fake.
you to be Ed Gein.
You want me to be Ed Gein? Well, I got the brains over here.
Yeah.
I got a heart too at home. I might be Ed Gein with. Oh, geez. It's the Cowboys, man. It's 7 weeks in. This thing they could reel off 5 losses in a row. Dak could go down at any minute, so we might as well not be negative while we have the opportunity to be positive. You know what I mean? We get bogged down in the negative all the time. I like what I'm seeing. I just do. It is in the building. I'm gonna get violent though. That's too much fun.
Yeah, I got a couple
too much
punches
good vibes.
today.
Too much good vibes.
Yeah.
Let's get violent. It's time to do some punching here on In the Building on Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
All right, presented as always each and every day by the law office of Orlando Kell. I give you Black Rudy.
Black Rudy. I'm not gonna punch, but my first punch / jab.
Okay.
It'll be just a jab. It'll be the Jose Bouquet.
Oh, jeez.
And it's not his fault, but it is his fault.
For peeing with a heart on?
No, because it just pisses me off to see him come in here this morning.
Oh, God.
He has Reese's Buttercups, Twizzlers, and Minute Maid Punch for
That's his breakfast. Let me see here.
Wait, what is that? What's in not that one? I know that's Twizzlers. What's in that one? So he has Reese's Buttercups,
Yeah.
Twizzlers,
Yeah.
and Minute Maid Punch.
They're mini cups.
Jose, you're gonna die. We
Good
need
Lord, son.
you. You can't eat that shit for breakfast, and you had a waffle sandwich last night.
Of course, yeah.
With cheese on it?
Well, if we're being transparent, it was a pancake sandwich with cheese on it, yeah.
Why do you put cheese on your pancake?
And no
it's good.
sausage in them.
Why?
No, it's good.
That is quite the breakfast. Did you smoke too much weed this morning? Is that why you got the munchies like this?
Maybe. I don't know. These are all good questions.
I normally don't ever see you eat anything. Like, I rarely see you eat, like, anything.
Yeah, I usually starve myself until like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, normally you're on that Dave Aranda diet where you don't eat anything until nighttime.
Yeah, and that's not by choice.
Who got his ass kicked by the TC fucking U Horned Frogs this week?
Yeah,
Or frogs.
but
Shocked. I thought Baylor was going to kick our ass.
you did say that.
Yeah.
But my real punch is going to be to the NFL, and I brought this up because Rue brought up Stafford's game.
All right.
You really these overseas games, trying to get your body it's NFL is already too hard. Like Jacksonville is not as bad as what happened to them yesterday. But
No.
you waking up it's stupid. Those people don't want American football. Like I get it, you got to grow the business, you got to scale it. And the only place for them to go is overseas. They've reached their ceiling in America. But if that ceiling is $15 billion a year, why are we giving our game to countries that don't want it, costing teams games? That again, I'm not telling you that Jacksonville was going to the Super Bowl, but they're not as bad as what the Rams made them look. And then you're gonna have one team that comes out and everything goes right. But these overseas games, I think we still got 2 more.
Yeah.
We got 2 more, right?
Well, we have one in Spain too. Yeah.
That's stupid. Punch the NFL. These overseas, and again, I'm not even the American elitist guy. I get it, but these games matter. Like these games cost people jobs and cost people playoff spots, which cost people money. This is crazy, man. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Good
punch
punch.
the NFL.
Good punch. Yeah, the damn Jaguars, we try to give them some love 3 weeks ago, and all they've done is lose ever since,
Yeah.
of course. Freaking NFL. The NFL, man. The fucking NFL. The Falcons looked great last week. lose last week
Right.
to a 49ers team that can barely field a roster. That's the NFL, which is why, as a Cowboy observer, you gotta celebrate when you can, because God knows the bottom can fall out tomorrow. I'm going to punch a lady who lives catty corner from us.
Who?
My neighbor.
Oh, I thought you didn't have anybody.
Well, she's on another building.
Okay.
So I knew that she had 2 dogs because they're always in her yard. I did not know she had 5.
Oh, she has 5 dogs?
5 dogs in that house. And how do I know that? Because they all got out the other day.
How? From the patio?
All right, I'm going to try to make this quick as I can. Keep the music, sir. He always gets music. You fade out whenever it's my turn. That's bullshit.
Messed up, man.
Messed up.
What the hell, Jose?
Thank you. So I'm walking my dog the other day, walking over to the little dog park.
Right.
And as I'm walking back into my yard, 5 dogs come beelining for my dog, just to sniff her up. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where'd y'all come from?
It wasn't violent.
No.
Okay, good. That's
they
good.
actually, they looked confused. They looked a little bit scared and unsure, but they were happy to see a person, and they were like all surrounding us. I'm like, where did all y'all come from? And I recognized 2 of them were the lady who lives catty corner from us. I'm like, where the hell did y'all come from? And I call Nina outside, and she's like, what the hell? All these dogs, and they're just going ape shit. Now they're all running all over the place, shitting all on our side of the condoplex. They're running back and forth, going back over to her house, the neighbor, and coming back. They're just real confused. They're just wild ass. Like, I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? And I'm like, I know that these 2 belong to that lady that lives over there.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep all going back and forth to her door and coming back, and they're crossing the road. And we're just like, that's not cool. You can't have a pack of dogs running all over the place. Thankfully, they were okay, but they were a little bit skittish.
Yeah.
They were like,
probably
they weren't
couldn't get back in. Yeah.
They weren't sure. They were confused because they're not used to being out like that. And I'm like, that's weird. So we go back in the house, and you still hear them out there causing commotion. Whoa, they're barking and doing shitting on everybody's yard and everything. And I'm looking out the blinds of the window of my apartment, and you just see dogs just going crazy. I'm like, what the hell? And Nina's like, should we go over there and tell the lady her dogs are out? And at least the 2 that we know are hers.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, I feel bad. I mean, they all had collars on and everything. Someone needs to know that their dogs have gotten out, because we love dogs. I'd hate to see a car hit one of them right in front of us. It sucks. So I cross the road. I start walking over to the neighbor's house. And as I get closer to her front door, I can hear the TV on like full blast, like on volume 40.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, her TV's up loud. So I get a little closer to her front door, and I notice, Rudy, that her front door was wide open. And those dogs that were running all over, they notice that I'm walking over there, and they come following me, and they're running in and out of her apartment because her door's wide open. And I'm like, well, that's weird. And the dogs, they look all weird. Like a couple of dogs, they run in real quick, and I hear one of them like whining, like kind of yelping a little bit. And then he comes running out and looking at me all scared. I'm like, oh my God.
Is somebody Ed
And
Geener?
I'm like,
you
wait
thought
a
she
minute.
had got Ed Gein?
Well, and I'm like, huh. And I just like, I don't go in her apartment, but I'm like, hello. And I knock, the door is open, but I go ahead and knock. I'm like, I reach in and like, hello. And I don't hear anything. And I get this weird feeling across the back of my neck, man. I tensed up like, oh shit. And the dogs looked all confused, like they didn't know what to do. A couple of them were kind of whining at this point, almost like looking to me like, hey,
save us.
Something's going on in our apartment with homegirl. And I'm like, huh. So I turn around, and Nina's starting to come across the street. I'm like, baby, wait there. Don't come over here. She's like, why? I go, So I walk back across the street to our side. I ain't going in that apartment. I'm like, she's like, what's the deal? I go, the door's wide open. The TV's on full blast. The dog's acting scared. The lady won't answer me. This is weird. And I'm thinking she's dead in there.
Yeah, Ed Gein.
Yeah, man.
Somebody in there fucking some cold coochie.
Well,
Jesus.
Sure.
Sorry about
someone's in there doing things to her, or someone's done something to her. She's OD'd or something. So we go back across the street, and I'm like, you know what? And I decided to call 911. It was a real bad scene. I know I violated minority rules. I know that we're not supposed to call the cops.
No, we can call the cops, but like you went full blown. You called 911.
Damn right. I said, look, I don't know what's going on. There's dogs
crazy.
are out. They're crazy. They're acting goofy. The door's wide open. I've got the heebie-jeebies. This has never happened. These dogs never get out.
Right.
I've never met this lady. I see her in her yard once or twice. Something's afoul. This is out of her. She don't do this. Them dogs, she don't let them dogs run the neighborhood like
Right.
that. She don't keep her door wide open like that.
No one does.
So we called the cops. I did a welfare check. And so by this time, other neighbors have come out because they're concerned because dogs are going all over the place. And I told the neighbor, the door's open, but I ain't going in there.
Right.
They're like, did you call the police? I go, yeah, I did. They're like, well, okay. So the lady who lives there can sense that, my dogs are fine. My dogs are out. So finally, she comes walking out of her apartment, shirt raised up damn near to her titties, gut hanging out, ain't got no shoes on. And she's just like, she looks out and I go, oh, hey, excuse me, your dogs are out. And she didn't acknowledge me. She turns around and walks back in her apartment.
She's disheveled.
What
Does she look
the
high?
fuck? At this point, now the maintenance guy comes over that runs our little condo plex. He's like, what's going on, Mike? I told him the story. He's like, that's not cool. So he goes over there. I'm like, be careful, dude. He goes over there. He actually tries to go inside and she yells at him, don't come in here. And he's like, hey, we just want to make sure you're okay. Your dogs are out because your door was open. She's like, my door's open? I didn't even know. How do you not know your front door's open? He comes back. The maintenance guy goes, she's on something. I go, yeah, she's on something.
Well, yeah, she has 5 dogs in the...
Dude, punch her ass.
Yeah, punch her.
So this is going to be a thing with her. So she comes and she got mad. Someone called the cops, by the way. The cop shows up.
And it was you.
And she had no idea it was me. I didn't talk to the popo. I went back in my apartment.
Absolutely.
They never knew who called them. And
she probably got busted for a deposit. No way she's paid a deposit for all 5.
You can't have that. Yeah, she's violated the animal policy.
Yeah, and there ain't no way. That's what she's mad about. She's
so
like, fuck, I'm
the
busted.
maintenance guy's like, I'm going to turn her in. It's like, we don't do that here. This ain't the West Side. No offense to my West Side neighbors. We don't do that shit y'all do. We don't let dogs run around loose in the 09. That's some bullshit. And the local dog catcher, they'll take your dogs quick. We get things done in the 09.
No shit.
That ain't cool, man. And so she comes out about 30 minutes later. Okay, the commotion's gone. She got the dogs back in the house. She gets in her car and leaves somewhere, whatever. She comes back later and she parks up on the curb, Rudy. I'm not kidding. She's all twick. The Jeep's all like one tire's up on the curb in front of her house. The car's all crooked and shit. And we're just like, this is not cool. We can't have some crackhead living over here. The next morning, I'm out walking my dog. 2 of her dogs had gotten back out, and they were asleep next to her front door with the door shut. They wound up sleeping outside all night long because she had to get out, but the door was
it wasn't
shut.
cold.
They're just sleeping there in front of the door. I mean, it's a bad scene, man. This is going to be an ongoing story here because she's bad news. She's probably a drug addict. She went on a bender. Fucked up, had her door open because she's nuts. All these dogs go running out. Jorge's in here. I thought you lived in Alamo Whites. I do, which is why this is a big concern. Can't have that shit. Hey, by the way, we've had a horrible murder in our neighborhood this year. That homeboy that's been in the news. He won't tell anybody where the body. He killed his wife.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, he killed her ass.
And he's still locked up.
He's still locked up. Yeah. There's a big gag order. That's from our neighborhood. He killed his old lady, and they still haven't found the body though. Oh, for sure, absolutely.
He got to get his day in court.
They found a bunch of rope and shit in his car. They tracked his phone to a dump site up in Bernie, and
he took his phone to the dump site.
Yeah, he dumb man. He went to Bernie, and he went to the.
How else are you gonna know how to get there?
He went to Home Depot and bought a bunch of like lye, concrete stuff you would bury. He went Ed Gein on his wife. Won't tell nobody where she's at. He's been locked up.
So can you go
to
jail without the body?
They have so much evidence they've been able to keep him locked up.
Okay.
You know, his lawyers would tell you that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Our guy should have been released months ago.
She left with her side dude.
His lawyers will tell you, and he's got some high-powered lawyers. He's a millionaire.
Yeah.
Our guy, Simpson's his name. Damn Simpsons, man. What's up with them Simpsons fucking up their wife?
First of all, OJ didn't do it.
Okay, neither did this guy.
OJ didn't do it.
Well, again, and
the jury of his peers
okay, and this guy
acquitted him.
And this other Simpson would tell you, hell, at least with OJ, they had bodies. Ain't even no body with our guy.
Ain't nobody.
And y'all held him locked up in Bear County for a year. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
But he did it. Come on now. He clearly did it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I agree.
no. So I'm just saying we have things in the 09. It's just when our things happen, they wind up in the paper. People kill their wives all the time, but this guy does it. He's in Alamo Heights, and so it's on the front page of the paper every week.
And he's a millionaire. So it's a story.
It's a story. Well, what makes that a story? Is he better than all the other people
Yes.
that get killed in this town?
Yes, because
Yes.
he's rich.
Okay.
I didn't make the rules, Mike.
Okay.
America
you're just
did.
trying to
America
follow
made the
them?
rules, man.
All right. Well, nonetheless, punch my asshole neighbor for letting her 5 dogs get out, run all over amok in the neighborhood, shit in all of our yards because they're scared and nervous and they have anxiety, and her ass for parking crooked. This is going to be an ongoing story with this gal. Hopefully we can get together as an 09 neighborhood watch group and carrying her ass out of our neighborhood. Punch her. Sorry
Punch
for the
that
long
biatch.
Orlando Kell does not do dog incidents.
No?
He can't help you with your shitty neighbor. But rather than kill his wife, homeboy Simpson should have called Kell and just gotten divorced, man. How you
Yeah.
going to kill her? Come on, man.
That never works.
It never worked. No matter what she did, he can't kill him. Orlando, that's a whole different. Now, you need a trial lawyer now.
Yeah, you need a defense
You
lawyer.
need a defense attorney. Orlando, don't do that. But had you just contacted Orlando and just filed for divorce, Simpson, you would not be in jail right now. So, that being said, fellas, don't kill your soon-to-be ex-wife. Beat her in court. Get out from underneath her on paper and preserve your freedom. And that's Orlando Kell. 210-775-4995. You can email Orlando directly. OrlandoKillLaw@gmail.com. OrlandoKillLaw@gmail.com. Let's do some humble pie. You got some more humble pie?
I got some. I'm going to do college edition this week.
Okay, presented in part
NFL's
by Texas Cheer Liquor.
Yeah,
the
let's
official
do
liquor
that.
Stuff. Let's do it. Texas Cheer Liquor brings us Humble Pie Monday. Rudy wants to apologize for some bad predictions. Or
No,
something, I
not bad
guess.
prediction. Well, first of all, both
All
of
right.
my weekend guarantees were wrong. I
Yeah,
had
we need to stop
Tennessee.
doing that bit. We're
Yeah.
not any good at it.
Yeah, I had Tennessee and I had USC. But I gotta give out some humble pie,
Okay.
courtesy of Texas Cheer Liquor.
All right.
College edition. NFL's too, everybody sucks. Miami started off the humble pie. What was that, Friday, Buki?
Yes.
Friday night, they lost to Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
Lane Kiffin and the Fighting Rebels, they go down to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
LSU goes down to Vanderbilt. And I'm going to do a humble pie / reach around. I'm going to give a reach around for Vanderbilt for not charging the field. Like, hey, props to y'all. Like, hey, we're on y'all's level. And LSU, y'all ain't the same as what y'all used to be. But they were ranked higher. And the Memphis Tigers, I'll give them some humble pie as well. They were undefeated. And they lost to UAB. But last but not least,
I know where this is going.
only because he's
He's
always
excited
in the
for
chat.
this one.
And first of all, I've been rooting for him. But, you know,
Have you?
I've been rooting for him.
You sure are giddy today after
But
the loss.
He always in the chat,
Where's he at today? Where's AJ?
all in the
Where's
videos,
Agapito? Where you
dancing and shit.
at? Agapito, you've been called out.
Texas Tech,
Get your ass in here,
take this
Agapito.
humble pie.
Oh, you know what?
Arizona
I'm calling
State.
Has he been in
Arizona
the chat?
State. He ain't been in the chat. I can't find him.
Ah.
Hey, we need to do a wellness check on Agapito. Agapito, where your ass at? Take this humble pie back to Lubbock with them damn Red Raiders. Arizona State, baby. The party school took y'all out.
Can y'all hear this? They're ringing?
Yeah, it was a ring. Yeah, call his ass. He ain't gonna pick up. We're doing a wellness check. We're calling Agapito of the Baseline Bums. You can check out their show.
Has been forwarded.
Oh, not only did he not answer, Buki,
What?
he forwarded it.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Come on, man.
Recording, you may hang up.
Yo, what? You ain't been in the chat? You ain't answering the phone? What's
Hey,
up?
Agapito, you can't answer the phone? What happened? I was handing out some humble pie today. I just wanted to send you this whole humble pie for you to drive up to Lubbock and hand off to Texas Tech after that embarrassing loss to Arizona State.
Yeah, come on. Where you at, big boy?
Where you at,
You
dog?
this is when you have to represent the most. Don't crawl into the hole now. Come on now. Yeah, he's eating humble tortilla,
Humble
says Mike
wow.
Chick. Yeah, I love that. All right. I hope you're okay.
We're just doing a wellness
When you
check.
just say, yeah, just doing a wellness check. Make sure you're all right. Love you hard. All right.
Yeah, so I did some humble pie for the college
They
kids.
did have a bad week. Tech, they got banned from throwing tortillas, which is bullshit, by the way.
That is bullshit.
I'm defending Tech. They've been throwing tortillas for 30 fucking years
now
over
once
there.
they get good, people notice.
It's bullshit.
Nobody even noticed because we don't talk Tech because they were never
some
good.
asshole threw a pocket knife onto the field. So what? One fuckwad throws a pocket knife. This is so America. This is so what we do. One asshole does something dumb, so let's just ban all tortillas forever without a huge fine. That's so soft. Such bullshit. Now, that being said, Texas Tech's shitty offense, that was not bullshit. So
you called that. You jinxed it.
Arizona State's good,
man.
man.
They won the Big 12 last year. You said, hey, that's not an easy game. That's not a gimme. And clearly it wasn't.
They don't do crap all day on offense until a frantic fourth quarter rally, only to let Arizona State go 75 yards in winning time to win this game. They got to get Baron Morton back. The other kid, the backup, he was good in spot duty when Morton first got hurt. So I'm going to give them a little bit of a pass because Morton, their starting quarterback, did not play. I thought the backup would be fine. Nah, he's 5 pounds of dookie in a 10-pound bag. That ain't going to work. They got to get Baron Morton's ass back in there.
And when we were going through their schedule, the one thing I did say about Tech, I was like, look, it's college football. Strange shit happens. They were going to lose. We were like, but they went out. I was like, no, they're going to lose one of these games because that's what happens in college football.
Right.
So y'all enjoy that humble pie, Miami, Ole Miss, LSU, Tech.
Yeah, not all
Memphis.
is lost at Tech, but they're in the Big 12. You cannot lose again.
No.
A Big 12 school is not getting into the playoffs with two losses unless a bunch of them have 2 losses, unless the team that wins your conference championship game has 2 losses.
Right.
That's the only way a 2-loss Big 12 team is going to get in. We have not had the committee release its first poll yet, but the gauntlet ain't over for Tech. BYU 6-7-0.
7.
BYU can play. Cincinnati's undefeated. This is not going to be just some gimme cakewalk for Texas Tech, and they found out on Saturday at Arizona State.
Got to bring it every week.
And they cannot lose. Like I said.
And now you're on the side where you're kind of the hunted because you're getting a lot of props. So people they come with their antennas up, and we saw that with the Sun Devils.
That's right. That's right. Texas Cheer Liquor brings us Humble Pie Monday. Went there this weekend. Had to get me some beer. Just beer.
Got some beer.
Just beer. Got my 5% too. Whether you're buying beer, whiskey, vodka, wine, boxed wine. Rudy likes to talk about you can get BBC at Texas Cheer Liquor.
Get that BBC.
If you go to that's at all 7 of them.
All 7.
It's not that they all have black guys working there. It's that they have
Buzzballs, Beatbox,
That's it.
Water.
Yes. I keep forgetting what that stands for. Buzzballs, Beatbox, and Cut Water. You've turned it into BBC.
That's what it is.
And you get 5% off all 7 when you mention in the building at all 7 Texas Cheer liquor locations. Thank you to Texas Cheer. Colorado State fired Jay Norville. That's another school. Colorado State, don't you at least have to call Jeff's agent?
After
Colorado State?
After what I saw UNT do to UTSA? Am I calling anybody at UTSA? No, Texas hung 55 on you.
North Texas is 7-1. North Texas is a good team in that conference.
They're just look. We love Traylor.
They don't have a good team, Rudy. They lost 11 guys on defense.
50 is where I do the cutoff.
They scored 60 on Rice last week. What's that say for Rice?
The Rice is terrible.
You gave up 60 to a team that gave up 50.
We can't give up 55.
North Texas has only gotten beat by a ranked team. The only ranked team in that damn conference. What are they? Central Florida? Is that who it was last week?
Well, Memphis was ranked. I don't know if they still are. But yeah.
North Texas always beats UTSA. They never play good in Denton. And by the way, that North Texas coach, is it still what's the dude's name? Who's the North Texas coach these days? Frizzell? The hell's his name?
Let's find out.
Well, just tell me real quick.
I'm trying to find out.
You need to get better on this kind of shit. I'm going to beat you before you find it. Eric Morris. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shout out
Eric
to
Morris. He's Colcoach.
Yeah.
If you're Colorado State.
He was an incarnate word, wasn't he? At Eric Morris?
I think so. Yeah. Colorado State should call Eric Morris.
Yeah, for sure.
And Jeff Traylor. He ain't going to go get somebody out of the SEC unless it's a coordinator. But Jay Norville got fired. That's a job that Jeff would be good at because he'd have more money.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go away from my Jeff opinion with each and every game because it's UTSA. Every week's going to be a roller coaster.
You're trying to piss off that New York Times writer or whatever, whoever the hell he was, or the.
Then, I've already forgotten about him. UTSA is a 500 program. I don't care who you bring in. Nobody is going to go to UTSA and do any better than Jeff Traylor's doing. Nobody. It's a 500 program until the fundraisers, until the boosters, until we get legit collective people.
We ain't got no Cody Campbell, Mike.
No.
Cody Campbell's not walking through that door.
They don't even have a half-assed Cody Campbell. They have Harvey Najim. He's the only legit
and they got to
booster
spread
they
that
have.
around, though. So
Correct.
It sucks.
I know. Charles E. Butt does not donate to the UTSA athletic department. I wish he would, but he does not.
We had some boosters that were kind of mad at the fans.
The Middle Eastern dude that started Maxim magazine that we have living here in town.
Oh, yeah. He
not,
does like $1 mil, $2 mil here.
Not to the football program. The only guy in town that gives serious money to the UTSA program is Harvey Najim. You got a couple of these little car dealers that throw them $50 here and there, but I'm talking about legit money for real boosters.
No, we don't have that.
We don't have that. Harvey can't fund the whole thing by himself.
No.
And by the way, Cody Campbell, I know he's the face of their collective. He's one of about 7 billionaires
there's a few guys that spend a lot of money.
At Tech.
Yeah.
Can he get off my TV screen too?
Who, Cody?
Yeah.
No.
Cody is enjoying his 15 minutes. And
well,
hey,
he's trying to make a difference.
If I'm spending that kind of money, you're going to see my face too.
He's trying to make a big
I ain't going to
difference.
be in the shadows. If I'm spending what Cody's spending, you're going to see my face, baby.
Yeah.
You're going to smell my cologne, as the great Pimp C said.
Yeah. North Texas is good. And
55?
UTSA is not. UTSA is not good.
Yeah, we don't
This roster's not good. I picked him to go 4-8.
You did.
If he goes 6, if he goes 5, if he makes a bowl, he'll be the fucking coach of the year. What's their record? 4 and something? What is UTSA? 3-5, 3-4? I have no idea.
Not good though.
I have no idea.
They are.
Oh, did they beat North Texas 4 years in a row? Well, I know he's had some bad losses in Denton in the past.
What is it? What are they?
Jeff hadn't been here 5 years. They lost to North Texas a couple of years ago in shitty weather. I remember, Matt.
I was there.
Matt, you're off. Look up that record.
Matt, I got a lot to say about everybody else's team except his own runners.
3-4.
Find me a comment where Matt actually criticizes the runners. You can't find it. He got, the Cowboys stink. Oh, Raiders. UTSA gets 55 hung on them, and he wants to talk about Eric Morris in the past and beating UNT. Talk shit about your runners. They got 55 hung on them. If you ain't got nothing to say bad about them, I don't want to hear it. This is bad. 55 is embarrassing. And
There's
I love
not a team in the country that can lose 10 starters out of 11.
You're right about that. I agree with you on that.
If he wins 6, he ought to be the coach of the year. The only reason they've won 3 to this point is because they've got decent
Because they got Jeff Traylor. Yeah.
They've got decent coaching. He can't keep anybody. He can't keep his coordinators. He can't keep his fucking position coaches. They don't have any money. And I don't know that they have a football program in 10 years. College football is changing by the day. It becomes more like a pro league by the day. Who knows where this thing's going? In 10 years, we're probably going to have a super conference. It's going to be the SEC and the Big Ten combined. And I think probably 20 to 30 programs in the next 20 years as this world evolves will just drop football.
Released from football. Yeah.
They won't even have football. And UTSA is going to be one of them. That's it. And North Texas was coming off getting a loss. They were going to play great. They played well. Yeah, and UTSA is not any good. And UTSA didn't play good either. They can be better than they played. Yeah, so it's all of that.
Yeah, you said they were going to get curb stomped.
UTSA is not good, and they also didn't play well, and North Texas played great. That all being said, I'm not saying Colorado State should make Jeff their number one target, but you have to call his people at least.
Right.
You got to interview 4 or 5 dudes.
What are the odds that Jeff Traylor stays at UTSA next year?
90.
He takes the first job that gets offered. It's not this one. Is my pick. Now again, this is my opinion. I ain't trying to speak for nobody.
What's that?
The next job that gets the next job that is offered to Jeff, he's going to take it. Yeah,
sure.
He's going to take it.
I would.
Yeah,
I got no help.
There's
I gotta
nothing
go.
more he
if
can do
If I
here.
still want to do this, which clearly he does,
We've
I got to
said
go
this over
somewhere
and
where
over.
I got a little bit of
Yeah,
money.
we've talked about this all summer, now into the fall and approaching the winter. There's nothing good about busting your ass on the recruiting trail, trying to go get the best of the lot once the Texases and the Baylors and the Texas Techs get done. You are a buzzard in recruiting.
Right.
You ain't a lion. The Lions get to eat first. That's Alabama. That's Texas. That's Texas Tech now. Then the hyenas take their turn. That's Baylor. That's TCU. That's Colorado State. That's these people. You are a buzzard. Whenever an animal when a big giant water buffalo gets killed on the savannah, the lions
vultures eat. And the lions.
Then the hyenas.
Then the vultures.
Then the vultures. You're a vulture in the you might just be the insects that show up after the vulture.
Maggots?
The vulture.
Damn.
Yeah, you're the maggots.
Good Lord.
And he is going in and bringing in maggots in recruiting. Let's call them buzzards. Feel bad calling them maggots.
Sounds awful.
They're the buzzards of recruiting. You're picking scraps off that's left from the bone when the lions and the hyenas are full. Then you take those kids that were just the scraps left over, you coach them up. You develop them into something okay.
And then they
Only for them to walk right out the fucking door.
to TCU.
Where is the fulfillment, and why would you want to be the coach at UT San Antonio? I would not. Who in their right mind takes the UTSA job as it is currently constructed? God help whoever replaces Jeff Traylor. God help that guy. And all you Roadrunners, you bouquets of the world that want some new young dude, good luck to you. Good luck. You got $50 million laying around, that'll be what makes the next coach more successful than Jeff Traylor. Nobody's coming to this program making it any better than it is. It's a miracle they're 3-4 with the lack of talent they currently have. A miracle. Anyway. And I'm biased. I admit, you're talking to a biased guy. I love Jeff Traylor.
Too. I love him too.
And I want to see him, and I hate seeing him lose. It pains my ass to my core. One time, I would love to see him at a program with some money. I ain't saying they're going to go to the Natty, but it's just there's frustration.
No, I know what you mean. You're right.
You can't keep anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Nobody. Who can recruit like me?
Yeah, no shit. That's right.
Only to have them stolen.
Nobody.
I'd take Bill Belichick.
To UTSA.
Just for the content.
Hey, and by the way, all y'all anti-trailer motherfuckers, go bring Mike Gundy's ass in here. He might take the job. He'd be stupid to take it. Go get Mike Gundy. He wants to go show the world he got wronged. Go for it. See how good Mike Gundy does here.
James
Same
Franklin
shit.
wants back in too.
Same shit.
Franklin said he ain't done.
James Franklin ain't going to UTSA.
No, I'm just saying he said he still wants to coach. Yeah.
This is a job for young dudes that want to get the next job, and that's okay. UTSA needs to accept what it is.
Right.
Go get a young coach. This is where I agree with Bouquet. Go get another GJ Kenny. Go get an Eric Morris. Have them come in here. Y'all win 8-9 games. Everybody feels great about being in conference title contention, knowing you're going to lose the guy. Then go get the next young hotness. Become a coaching factory. That's okay. Are you good with that, Bouquet?
Of course.
That keeps you winning games every year.
Yeah.
But it also means you have to hire a new young gun every 3 years. That's what UIW does. They've lost 2 or 3 coaches. Then they have GJ. They had GJ, and then they have Eric Morris. Then they have Morris.
I mean, this is what college football is now.
That's college football. Yeah, on a lower level. That's what it is. If you're going to stay around knowing you're never going to keep anybody, just become a school where you bring in a young coach, and the first chance he gets, he jumps to a bigger school. That's okay. Go get the next Eric Morris.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see what someone else would do with UTSA now at this point.
UNT got money, though. Not a lot, but UNT got more money. Much more money than we got down here.
And I'm interested to see what Jeff Traylor could do with any money.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I hope Jeff's gone the first chance he gets. He should be. He should be.
Free Jeff Traylor.
Free Jeff Traylor. I agree. Free Jeff Traylor. He could buy himself out of his own contract.
That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. All right, we have so much else we didn't get to. We have a members only, though. That's what's good news about that. Members only is coming up. What y'all thinking? For everybody that wants to watch it live. It's 11:30.
45?
Yeah. All right, yeah, we'll do 45. A shorty. All right.
No, 11:45.
Yeah, 11:45. We'll do a 15, 20-minute members only.
Why not?
Usually. Let's do it. For you members, We have a lot that we didn't get to. Didn't even mention Arch in Texas and whatever.
We'll talk about
We
it.
can do that tomorrow or members. Well, you never know. All right,
Both of them.
Both of them. Members only is coming up next. Make sure you're a member. I will put a link on my Twitter and my Facebook page right now for you to become a member. It's only $4.99 a month. Kristen Hess became a brand new bronze member on the Pub Sports side today. So we got a new member for you, Bouquet. You're welcome. Tell Jeff we did it. Love y'all hard. See your asses on the members only here in a minute. I got to go take a leak. We'll get a refill of coffee, and we'll do this all over again here in a minute. Love y'all hard.